Good.
And you've done some very good editing, I must admit. Halfway between it, I'm not even ready either. Look, I'm all tangled here and trying to get my headphones back on. Here we go. I'm back in the zone. You're back where you should be.
Yeah.
So yes, so halfway through Rhythm is a Dancer, you had to do a little edit that you remembered to do, and that's what anybody that was watching live or watches that video back will see Cameron with a little smile on his face halfway through Rhythm is a Dancer. That is because very last minute we realised that it had a naughty word in, which we can't say, by the way, so you've done very well on that. So just talk us through the tracks you picked tonight, because it's not your normal genre. Obviously, you'd be a little bit more in with the kids, should we say, and not with your mum and me. But just talk us through the tracks.
Well, there's a few songs I like which have been remixed, but not my favourite genre, as I say. But
well, let's face it, you weren't even born, were you?
You know.
No, so this would be like me listening to like 60s and 70s. So, it is hard to try and pick the songs when it's an era that, you're not really that familiar with.
Yeah. Well, I got a few songs, so I got Pump Up the Jam, but remixed, and I'm a big fan of that remix. It's very good. And then I had Rhythm is a Dancer, and that was remixed as well, but that was the last song, but it did have a swear word in, as I said, which I didn't realise until 5 minutes before coming to the radio station, and couldn't really do much about it, so that's why the song was a bit weird at the end. And then I got one last minute song last night, and I forgot what it's called now, but it was a good one. It was like Rhythm is a Dancer, but it was, I think it's made by the same people, isn't it? I don't know.
He's quickly looking at his mum. Well, let's not worry about too much about that. So if you think about the gig you done last week, and what type of music do you play for those gigs?
Last week I played pop remixes of songs, so all remixed either by house or EDM. It matters which song, but it worked out very well actually, yeah.
And you played something which I know my kids, they're a little bit younger than, shall we say, year 7 kids, up there soon, but would have loved this song. And it was a song that, you weren't too sure about playing. Which one was that?
So, I kind of accidentally played Baby Shark, because on my playlist it's under a different name as Baby Shark, it's under something else, and I thought it was a different song. So I kind of played it, and then I looked to the DJ next to me, Ryan Hendo, and I went, oh my God, I've just played Baby Shark. Everyone loved it though. It did go out very well.
To be fair, I think if we played Baby Shark tonight, there'd be a lot of parents out there that would know those words.
It was a remix, so it wasn't like the full-on Baby Shark.
And I've even heard I've heard Scott Mills play Baby Shark on Radio 1, so it's fine.
Yeah. Well, in the next one, I'm not going to play Baby Shark.
So we have got a big announcement coming up. I know you're super excited to say this. So I was going to wait till a bit later on the show, but are you kind of really, really, really want to get it out there now, or do you want to wait a bit more and keep people in suspense?
I think if I wait till the next interview and I'll put it on my Instagram story then.
Okay, great. So we'll do that very shortly. And we've still got Eric in the studio looking like rather chilled in the corner. So what did you think of that set? Did you like that sort of music? Is that your thing, or not really? You can be honest.
I do listen to that music sometimes, but as Cameron said, remixed, because it's kind of what people listen to now. It's kind of...
Yeah, I must admit, I'm a little bit disappointed because, I've seen the videos from last weekend and the whole of the audience there dancing and waving their arms in the air and they're on their phones. And Cameron said to you, are you going to dance? You're like, no.
Yeah, it was kind of just like, we didn't, when we came there was a lot of people that we didn't know. But yeah, as Cameron said, we found our friends and we were just around our mates and just chilling out.
And I haven't quite got the atmosphere, I suppose, for you tonight. I haven't got the lights.
No.
We'll have to try that for next time. You can bring some lights in as well, so it looks like a proper rave up here. And on a clear night as well, if anyone's walking along Douglas Prom, they'll just see all these lights flashing out of Manx Radio up here on the hill.
Yeah, that'd be surprising for them.